Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you're new to the page, be sure to give us a like and a sub so you don't miss any of the content we have coming out. And today we're going to be diving into Spider-Man Noir, issue number 4. Now, we've been covering this line for quite a while, so if you guys haven't checked it out, I'll leave a link both at the top of this video and in the description so you guys can check that out, get caught up, all on this real Indiana Jones style Spider-Man. And with issue 3, we last left off and they were headed to Babylon. They were headed there specifically to find this stone, the cicada stone. And he has some traveling companions with him. He has Harry, he has Huma, and they get ambushed by a bunch of Nazis. And Huma double crosses and puts a gun to Peter Parker's head. So without further ado, let's dive into this issue. So we pick up exactly where we left off. Gun to Peter Parker's head, not sure what to do, completely outnumbered by the Nazis. But the pilot, Harry, throws off her cloak and just starts laying waste to all of these Nazis, clips Huma in the side, and she presents herself as the heart of Wakanda. And as reinforcements close in on them, a plane is seen in the distance. And it's Ironsides coming in, low and steady, just blazing away at all the Nazis. And this is where we see Peter Parker use his web and get them out of there, as Huma and the rest of the Nazis chase after them. And as they fly over the excavation site, they're hit by ELECTRO, and he hits the plane right out of the sky. And as they make their way to where they were going originally to begin with, we get a little bit of background here. And we find out Harry is what they call the Dora Milaje. They're sworn guards. And the King of Wakanda had sent her here to pretty much protect the ancient star. It's called the Macron Crystal. Legend says that it holds such a power that it could end the known universe. And it was entrusted to these guards by the very people who nearly ended themselves by using it. And the power of this stone really it's pretty much like dimensional travel and super strength is what these things grant. And now the Nazis are sitting right on top of it. They have this excavation site and they're looking for it. And we find out that our redhead companion as well is part of Wakanda as well. So these guys are pretty much two undercover Wakandans out here to try to protect this stone. And Spider-Man just been pretty much out of the loop the whole time. He thought he was just trying to solve a murder, but it's so much bigger than that. And that's why I say this really plays Indiana Jones style. It's an Egypt, excavation sites, evil Nazis. This is literally what Indiana Jones is, through and through, just without the Colt 45s. And so they make their way into this excavation site. And while they're doing this, they're being overwatched by Huma, ELECTRO, and the Nazi commander. And we learn some more background here that Harry, our Wakandans, are actually needed to open up the door. They're the only ones that can open up the door. And that once the door is open, they'll let ELECTRO loose on all of them. And we see ELECTRO just starting to lose his patience and uses electricity, hits the cicada stone that's around her neck. And we see him turn into a monstrous thing, simultaneously killing the Nazi commander. So we just see this giant mutant form ELECTRO. It's absolutely brutal. Now, beneath the ruins in Babylon, they make their way to this gateway. And upon getting there, they're met with ELECTRO and Huma. And they start dueling it out. And we see ELECTRO take Peter Parker and throw him into this doorway gate. As he hits it, we see him transform into this horrible, hideous, underworld-looking monster of a spider. But Peter Parker's able to get the cicada stone. He takes the stone and throws it to Harry. She catches it and ELECTRO knocks her into the gateway. Now, she was the only one able to open this gate, so it was almost preordained to happen. And as this gate opens up, we see a passage to the underworld. And a lot of familiar characters that Peter Parker says, you're all supposed to be dead. And that will be where this issue ends. So let me know what you guys think. This is very, like I said, it's very Indiana Jones. I've always been a fan of Spider-Man Noir. I think he was an awesome creation and a great addition to the Spider-Verse and the Spider mythos together. I'm really excited to see where this goes, how it ends. I would like to see Spider-Man Noir a lot more, so hopefully they continue on with some more stuff going forward. I think the next issue is going to be the last issue of this run, so we're going to be bringing it to a close. So my thoughts are that it's eventually going to end up leading on to something else. Maybe something to do with the underworld or something of that nature. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet already. And until the next video.